Hi, my name is Dennis Murphy. I own Independence Business Consulting, IBC. If you want to learn how to help your business, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel. In today's video, we'll be talking about saving your business post-pandemic. So many small businesses got a bunch of funding from the CARES Act during the pandemic and shortly thereafter. There was the PPP loan, the EIDL, there were grants locally, federally, the RRF for restaurants. All that was great, and it helped everybody kind of limp through this attack we had on our small businesses, and it even kept some businesses alive during that period. But unfortunately, that train has kind of come into the station. We've got a lot of businesses, a lot of restaurants that are hoping that the RRF grant returns. I don't know that it's going to, so we've got to start looking ahead. Yet there's a ripple effect during the pandemic. Some businesses that were on shaky ground, they're gone. Other businesses that were thriving, they got beat up a little bit. What we want to talk about today is let's understand where we're at. The government's not coming to rescue us anymore. We got some of that funding, it was good. Now we got to start looking at other means. There's still a ton of funding out there. So there's banks and credit unions if you're in a good position. There's asset-based lenders in the SBA and even private money to bridge it through if you're not in a great position. We talked about some of the funding during the pandemic and it kept us around, but now that it's over, we've got to start looking at where we're going to go from here. Funding is still available, so you've got to make sure that you understand, because the banks understand, they lived through the pandemic. 2020, it's almost a throwaway year. So everybody says, well, how am I going to get a loan? My tax returns are horrible for last year. I had a really down year. Well, you and the rest of the world. But it was subsidized by some of those loans. So when a bank underwrites, they're going to take that and they're going to kind of almost throw that out. You know, it's taken roughly into consideration, but they understand it was a pandemic. So before that, they're going to look at the last couple tax returns, but that's what brings me to 2021 numbers. As of right now, we're in the latter stages of 2021. I want to make sure that everybody doesn't go to their accountant. Accountants always want to do their clients a favor. Hey, I'm going to get you all the deductions I possibly can, so you pay as little as you can in taxes at the end of the year. Unfortunately, when my clients come to me and want to get financing and they say, well, yeah, I really made $500,000 last year, even though it only shows 50 grand. I'm sorry, when we put it in for underwriting, that's all the institution is going to look at. So in this year, in 2021, you want to make sure that your accountant is aware you're going to have to get financing. You might have to refinance that any of the PPP loan that wasn't forgivable. The EIDL was a great rate in term, but even that might need to be refinanced. And you're going to need some money going forward for working capital. You can still get it, but you want to make sure that those tax returns reflect, got through 2020, things are back up on the upswing in 2021, so make sure your accountant is working with you so that you are eligible to go out and get financing. You're going to have to pay a little bit in taxes, but that's okay. The net gain you're going to get from that funding is important. So thanks again, guys, for watching today. If you would, please comment below on how the pandemic affected your life and some of your plans as you go forward. Thanks again. We look forward to sharing more with you next time.